Primary school in Nairobi, preparations are underway ahead of Class 8 and Grade 4 pupils who are expected to report on Monday next week. Workers at the learning institution are busy clearing bushes to ensure the institution abides by the government's directive on COVID-19.
Right now, I have workers from the DCC. I wrote a letter and I requested for manpower to assist me make the compound neat. And they are there already on the ground. That is what we are doing. They are going to help me make the compound neat, arrange the classes because they are laborers, casual laborers, and the teachers will supervise.
Meanwhile, Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha assured parents that learners will not be sent home for school fees and that parents should not hesitate to take their children to school on Monday.
We would want to ask them to ensure that no Kenyan child in the secondary school sector, the boarding secondary school sector for that matter, is sent home because of school fees. Every child must be admitted into school and the issue of fees will be sorted out later.
The Education CS said that all the money allocated for primary schools had already been disbursed and that only secondary schools were yet to receive their dues, amounting to 13 billion shillings.
I've said all the money that is required in primary schools has been disbursed. The 13 billion that is to be disbursed to secondary schools shall be disbursed today or tomorrow.
However, heads of some primary schools claim they are yet to receive funds from the government.
What I know and what has reached us is that the secondary schools have already received their money. So what we are looking forward to is also to receive our money the soonest possible. We may say that money may not be there, but there are things that can be done that you honestly need to improvise.
This has slowed down their plans in trying to comply with the guidelines to reopen schools for second term next week. And on those claiming that the government made a wrong move to reopen schools, the Education CS advised them to challenge him in court.
Your most humble selves are free to go to court as many times as you want.
With the lack of funding being just one of the many challenges facing schools across the country, and even as students are expected back in schools on Monday next week, the safety of students remains a major concern, not just for parents, but also for teachers. Musa Salah, TV47, Nairobi.